from Brooklyn, New York, and the hosting live from Barclays Center. Welcome, everybody. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us here at 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Back to the road tomorrow as this is the final game of the Nets homestand. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Deng and Bosh, your small and power forwards. Green out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Mozgov in at the 5 down low. And for Brook Lopez, disappointing start to last season. The season before, he had played only 17 games, so he wanted to make an impact right off the bat. It just didn't work out.
Yeah, you know, he missed the first 2 games altogether with the foot injury and comes back to play pretty well, then hurts his back. Out for 8 more games, comes back again. He's benched in favor of Miles Plumlee. Just a very disjointed year for Lopez.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Lowry again, throws. Clock at 4. Outside, Green. Offline from the top of the key.
And for Lopez, last year was the first time since he was a rookie that he didn't start every game. I mean, that is a huge shot to your confidence. I don't care who you are or what your circumstances, but you know what? At the end, he rose above it.
And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Lopez has got his second basket of the night. Outside Rose. On the wing, Deng. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
You know, on the topic of Lopez last season, ugly beginning, but things got beautiful over the last 2 months. 55% shooting, nearly 20 and 10 a game. Some of the best numbers of his career.
Now here's Johnson. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality look.
Lopez a screen. To the middle. Off the screen. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
Bosh kicks to Rose. Back to Bosh. And another basket for Miami.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside Lowry. Screen by Young. Lopez kicks to Johnson. Some solid defense from Bosh.
That's the kind of D.
Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Outside Lowry. The dish to Johnson. Screen by Young. Johnson kicks to Young. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And Green now, top of the key. They get the rebound. Outside Deng. Outside Green. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close. It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Rose, no good.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot. You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
And that one's good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Lowry passes to Lopez. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
Bosh, no one around him. Misses the three. Green again. It's Parsons. And there's the pass to Lowry. Back to Parsons. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Young with no one around. And the shot no good, a bit short. Dang with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Rose attacking. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. So it'll be Derrick Rose shooting. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. And the Heat making a change here. Hickson's checked in. Now here's Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And it's Green with the jam.
You know, with that kind of height disadvantage, all the defender can do is look up, watch him punch it home, and hope he doesn't get landed on.
Young dishes to Lowry. Parsons attacking. Nets passing it around. The shot by Lowry, no good. The Heat leading by 4. Green kicks to Dang. Feeds to Rose. The open shot by Bosh. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 5 assists in the game.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
A different look for Miami. Rasul Butler's checked in for Dang. McCollum comes in for Green. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Derrick Rose. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Greg, as you said, Spoelstra has been with the Heat for so long now in his 8th season. He's handpicked by Pat Riley to lead the team. Riley Clark kind of molded him in his image.
And it was clear that Pat Riley believes in him and continues to believe in him. Coach Spoelstra has had very high expectations on his shoulders ever since taking over the team, and he's actually lived up to them.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Watching Brook Lopez, he all the time contributes in every category. It's amazing the number of Clark ways he affects the game.
Deadly with the shot. Tremendous touch back to the basket, moves, facing up, makes free throws. Good offensive rebounder, capable passer. He just makes things happen.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Chris Kamen's checked in for Lopez. Haslam comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Martin in for Johnson. Jarnell Stokes, he's checked in for Miami. Hickson a screen. Miller against Lowry. Miller kicks to McCollum. And his first shot of the game, no good.
And talking about Lopez, he does clean the glass on the offensive end. He was 12th in offensive rebounds last year. However, he was 44th in defensive rebounds. That's one important area he definitely has to work on.
And Miami has possession following the bucket by the Nets. And it's Miller penetrating. Right side, Butler. No good from 18.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
You know, getting back to Lopez, how good is it to have a guy with his offensive package also be a near top 10 shot blocker for you? That's what he was last season and several seasons before that. He's an all-star talent if he can just stay on the court and stay healthy.
For Miami, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And so Butler nails both of them. Nets trail by 6. Left side, Martin. And he gets it to go.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Launches a 3. Miller grabs the miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
McCollum with the ball. He's against Martin. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
And Lowry gets it to go.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Miami leading by 5. They set the pick. Outside Butler. Out to the right wing. And the basket by Stokes. Stokes has got his first points of the night.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Martin laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the Heat call time here.
Now, you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for the Nets. Chris Bosh is checked in for Miami. The Heat leading by 5. Miller kicks to Butler. In transition, here come the Nets. Oh!
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Kicks to McCollum. Five on the clock. Rebound by Heinrich.
We've got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Yeah, it's a game of inches, and every play counts.
Now here's Heinrich. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. Butler is green on Heinrich. Outside Butler. Right wing. From the corner. Bosch misses.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Cullen passes to Bosch. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Heat out front by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Brooklyn now, Hollis Jefferson is out there with Haslam. Then there's Chris Kaman. Then there's Heinrich. And it's Martin in the shooting guard position. Green dishes to Rose. They get it back. Deng kicks to Mozgov. Outside Green. Outside Rose. The 3. And the rebound goes to Martin.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
The Heat leading by 3. Green, the pass to Bosch. His 3-pointers off the mark. And for the Nets, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove.
Just some amazing stats put up by Chris Bosh early in his career. But having been in the shadow of LeBron and D. Wade over the past few seasons, one wonders if Bosh is now a little bit underrated. He's talented and gives you everything you want from the power forward spot.
And Rose throws it down. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Heinrich kicks to Martin. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Nets have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Green left side. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 6th assist on the night.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Miami leading by 3. The drive by Green. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
To the left wing. Heinrich passes to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Heinrich. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against the Raptors. Picked by Mozgov. Left side Bosch. Takes the 13-footer. No good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Heinrich dishes to Kaman. Stolen by Bosch. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Rose has tapped the ball. Green, no luck.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Martin kicks to Kamen. Let's go. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Kamen's got his first bucket in this one.
Really nice work inside there. They'll always give you a battle on the interior, guys.
It's stolen by Haslam. Kevin Martin on the wing. He's covered by Rose. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Heinrich. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Picked by Moskov. Rose kicks to Dang. And it's Kamen with the rebound. Kamen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Heinrich. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And there was a question of whether or not Derrick Rose would be able to get back to his former self. At times last season, you could see him back in that MVP form.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And with Rose again, he showed flashes last season of his level of play, Clark, before the injury.
Yeah, exactly. And you hate to see any player go down with injuries, especially a talent like Derrick Rose. He still needs to show that he can regain that high level of NBA play for an entire season. I think that's just a matter of time, Kevin.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Lopez, he's checked in for Kamen. Young comes in for Udonis Haslem. And Chandler Parsons in for Hollis Jefferson. Screen by Young. Hickson against Lopez. Heinrich outside. Here's Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good. Martin's got 10 points.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Butler is screen on Heinrich. Outside Butler. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Heinrich. Brooklyn trailing. Parsons with it. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And it's Miller penetrating. Here's Butler. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Butler's got it all tied up now for Miami.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Lopez, no luck.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
Outside, Martin. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1. We've seen Kevin Martin getting it done. 13 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
Miller, the pass to Hickson. Battles through traffic and lays it in. The Nets with the lead. Now here's Heinrich. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And Parsons kicks to Lopez. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. There's a good screen. And it's Miller penetrating. Here's Hickson. Rebound, Brooklyn. Heinrich's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist. And that's 12 points for Brook Lopez.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
And the Heat call time here.
And guys, Kirk Heinrich, a steady, reliable point guard, but not last season. Something went severely wrong with his shot to the point where he suffered career-low shooting percentages from the field and from three-point.
And a new group in for the Nets. Chris Kaman is checked in for Lopez. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Parsons. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Kevin Martin. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Kirk Heinrich. Got that one up quick. Miller's got 5. Now Lowry. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Joe Johnson on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 15. And it's Miami with the rebound. Miller against Johnson. Now here's Butler. Defense is right there.
It's been a good night for Butler. He has 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that will be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
And the Heat making a change here. Deng's checked in. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Lowry passes to Hollis Jefferson for the 3. Again, the miss by Johnson. Outside Butler. Fires from deep. And that one's good. Butler's got 13.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Young's shot is off.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Shot to stop the run. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Stokes is checked in for Luol Deng. Here's Miller. 5 points in the game. Stolen away. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. He nails it, and we're tied up. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
And Hickson throws it down.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Here's Young. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
It's been a nice game here for Young. 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Thaddeus Young provides a lot of things, Clark. Solid on both ends of the floor. You can plug him into almost any lineup and make it work.
Yeah, he's an ideal basketball player because of his versatility. I think that's one of his greatest strengths. Not only can he play the 3 or 4, he can go inside and outside, too.
Johnson, a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. 7 points for Joe Johnson. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
You know, both teams showing a lot of resilience, I think. Coming back and coming back, back and forth, back and forth.
Reminds me of a song.
Yeah, Kevin, that's Cameo, to be exact. And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
1 second left. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And the first half. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Dang and Bosch, your small and power forwards. Derrick Rose is out there with Green, and it's Mozgov in at the 5 spot. Johnson kicks to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Haslam, and the serious dunk to finish it off.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Rose with the ball. Lowry picks him up, and the basket good. And that's 11 points for Derrick Rose.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Outside Lowry. And it's Dang with the rebound. Dang's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Rose goes in. Good. Rose has got 13.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Dang dishes to Bosch. The three-pointer, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Parsons attacking, and he uses the glass on the layup. Parsons got the game tied up here for the Nets.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Haslam against Bosch. Green kicks to Bosch. Bosch can't get that one to fall.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Here's Johnson. Some solid defense from Bosch. He'd have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Then kicks to Bosch. Sinks the three-pointer. Bosch has got 9.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Johnson outside. Out left to the wing. Parsons attacking. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Green, the screen. Shot off the screen. Dang can't get it to go. The Nets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Lowry kicks to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Johnson. Lopez a screen. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Rose passes to Bosch. That doesn't go either for Bosch. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Outside Lowry. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Johnson against Rose. Johnson down low. Looking to end his cold spell. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Green dishes to Bosch. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That's his first foul.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
So for the Nets, Young's checked in for Haslem. Martin comes in for Johnson. And it's Heinrich in for Kyle Lowry. A different look for Miami. Heinrich kicks to Parsons. Here's Lopez. And the Nets miss again. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And the call will be against Kevin Martin. That's his first foul. Miller outside. Butler against Parsons. Young with the steal.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
And stolen by Butler. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Miller. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Lopez. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And it's Miller penetrating. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Miller's got 5 points now in the quarter. For Brooklyn, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter.
And Andre Miller, what a virtuoso floor general he has been. By far the career leader in assists among active players. Over 1,000 more assists than the next guy on the list, which is Chris Paul.
Cullen passes to Hickson. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Outside, Martin. Back to Heinrich. Lopez a screen. Heinrich kicks to Lopez. And a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in. Heinrich's got 4 assists now tonight. Getting back to Miller last year, he was 16th in the league, which is pretty remarkable.
Yeah, a couple of things happened. I thought he slowed down a little, and he was playing behind John Wall. That led to the fewest minutes per game of his career, and the rest of his stats kind of followed suit.
In the corner, Parsons with it. Thaddeus Young on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Again, Young missing. Miami's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Ditto that. I mean, things have really been turned up.
Heinrich dishes to Young. From the baseline. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket. And the Heat call time here. Nice game. Great performance by Brook Lopez.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
The Nets making a switch here. Kaman's checked in. For Miami, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. It's Miller on the wing. Guarded by Heinrich. Outside Butler. The shot no good.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
The line for your Nets.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close range points. You got to have those.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Chris Bosh is checked in for Stokes. And it's Dang in for McCullough. Dang can't get it to go.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound. He got it done.
Kaman kicks to Martin. He feeds it to Young. Some solid defense from Butler. The Heat trailed by 4. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Miller, the pass to Butler. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound, Heat. And Hickson throws it down.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Heinrich gives to Parsons. Kamen sets a screen for Parsons. From downtown, that's good. Parsons got 10 points here in the second half.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Wash kicks to Miller. Kicks in a screen. Dang dishes to Bosch. Inside. Deflects the pass. In transition, here come the Nets. And finished off by Martin.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Kamen passes to Parsons. Hickson grabs the board.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
That's good. Hickson's got 6 in the quarter.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Heinrich kicks to Young. Miami grabs the miss. Bosch has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see. You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Parsons dishes to Kamen. Parsons outside. Back to Kamen. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Heat ball.
A different look for Miami. Mozgov, he's checked in for Hickson. Green comes in for Rasul Butler. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Miller. The Heat trail by 5. Rose goes in. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. So for the Nets, Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Young. Hollis Jefferson subbed in for Parsons. There's the steal.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Rose against Heinrich. Lets it go from deep. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Down low. And the dunk by Bosch.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Nets. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be good. The Heat trail by 3. Haslam's out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then there's Martin. Then there's Chris Kamen. And it's Heinrich in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5. Rose kicks to Dang. To the paint. It's stolen by Haslem. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Bosch, the screen. And Rose throws it down.
Right there, we saw Bosch opened up space for the shooter. Well done.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Heinrich outside. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's foul number 2 for him. There's the screen. Martin against Green. 6 to shoot. That doesn't go either for Martin. The Heat trailed by 3. No one near him. And it's Bosch, that time on the assist by Dang. 13 points for Chris Bosch.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Over to the wing. Mozgov with the block.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Nets leading by 3. Here's Heinrich. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Chris Bosch.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
And that one falls for Heinrich.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good from Heinrich. The Heat trailed by 5. And here's Rose. And it's Mozgov at the elbow. They set the pick. Off the pick. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Haslam a screen. Shot clock at 6. Martin wide open. He fires. And right through it goes. Martin's got 19 points. Rose with the ball. Pass to Dent. 17-foot shot on the way.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Kaman inside. He's up against Bosch. And it's Kaman missing.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Green kicks to Bosch. Drops in the tray.
For 3.
Bosch has got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Heinrich passes to Kaman. Goes up again, and it's good on the layup. And the Nets lead by 4.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Rose against Heinrich. Mozgov drives in.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Haslam a screen on Rose. Heinrich kicks to Haslam. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And it's Rose penetrating. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Miller's checked in for Miami. Here's Miller. Passes to Mozgov. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one is on Keenum.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And the Heat call time here.
And Chandler Parsons, boy, he can really give you a whole lot of everything. Length, quickness, skills, can shoot, pass, rebound, defend, the total package.
And back to Chandler Parsons. His versatility is so valuable to any scheme. We've now seen that in both Houston and Dallas. He gives you percentages and good production every time out.
He does, Kevin, but the one area where I'd like to see him improve is his physical strength. I mean, to take his game to the next level, he's got to be able to play through contact a little bit better. If he can do that, we're talking about a guy who could be a perennial all-star.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
All right, Doris, thanks. Lowry dishes to Young. And he jams it with authority.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
The Heat trail by 3. Now, here is Miller. Hickson a screen. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Butler against Lopez. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Lopez has got 21 in the game.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
There's the pick. Butler attacking. This is to Stokes. Just 3 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. That's short off the rim. Nets leading by 5. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Puts up the baby hook. Young's shot is off. Miami's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Miller, the pass to Hickson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And just as J.J. Hickson seemed to be finding some rhythm in his career, Clark, last season happened. His production dropped like a rock.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, after 2 straight years where he was starting, last season he was asked to come off the bench. And for J.J. Hickson, that just did not seem to be a good fit.
And getting back to J.J. Hickson, he's forever had the size and strength to get it done. His problems have always been that lack of discipline and an unrefined set of tools. I mean, unfortunately, last season highlighted those flaws.
And he gets it to go. 9 points for Johnson.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Talking about Hickson, every time you count him out, he surprises you with a streak of inspired play. Then every time you count him back in, he puts up a dub. Hard guy to figure out right now.
Good. 11 points for Johnson.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And the Heat call time here.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Rose against Lowry. Rose goes in, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Young. The shot is off, and it's Miami the other way. Here's Bosch. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Bosch is all tied up now for the Heat. Rose against Lowry. Miami grabs the miss.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Dang attacking. Count it, and the foul. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Johnson outside. Timeout called the Nets. Chris Bosh really making a difference here.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Thaddeus Young.
Udonis Haslem.
It's the Nets now. They trail by 3. The drive by Lowry. Soft touch off the glass. Lowry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Rose kicks to Mozgov. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
Lopez hits to Parsons. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
They kick it out to Green. Miami no good on that time either. A crucial possession with time ticking down.
Boy, they'd like to put themselves in front right here.
Pass to Lopez. Nice D from Dang. The Heat with the lead. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And stolen by Parsons.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
Miami's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. From deep, Rose. Offensive rebound. Dang dishes to Mozgov. Yes!
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Lowry again throws. Pass on the screen. And Parsons kicks to Johnson. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a scary sight when Johnson starts lighting it up like this.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're behind by 3. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they've got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
Martin's checked in for Brooklyn. Lowry passes to Johnson to tie it up. No good from 3-point territory. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.